Look what I just came outside to. The cute doggy. Look at the doggy. It's two of them. They're scared. They're puppies. I can't get them. And I need some dogs. Or I want some. I don't know if I keep them though. I mean, they're right here. Why don't I? So I made a meal with some quinoa and some other things in it. Garbanzo beans. I'm going to leave it down here so they come get it. There's the other one there. There's one. There's both of them. They won't let me get them. I got this food here for them. I'm gonna sit there and watch him if he comes to the food. Let's see if he comes get the plate. He saw me drop it. Look who's down here. Look who's down here making a mess. Look at him. Look at you, baby. What am I going to do? What am I going to do with y'all? You just show up on my doorstep. What am I going to do? Oh my God. I got 2 new puppies, y'all. What am I going to do with these dogs? Look who it is. They're a bit scared. What kind of dogs are these? They're girls, I know that. I didn't want girls. I was looking to get... Please don't. She wants to get out. So I got them up here on the veranda. Got them some fresh water. And I don't know what to do with them. They're 2 girls. What kind of dogs are they? I think that's all. Look who has made their way into my house. On our way to the bed.
Just wanted to ask you, I could help you. If you don't mind dipping your feet in that tray for me.
My feet?
Yeah.
Sure.
I could help with this. They just come in and you feel sorry for them and then they stay. Hello. Okay, so since Monday, what have you been doing with them?
Monday, I got them a cage, the pen. I also got them some food. Fed them, you know, take them outside, let them use the bathroom, let them run around in the house. That's pretty much
So
it.
they're eating well?
They are eating.
Poop, normal?
It seems to me. I think maybe some worms, maybe, and
Did you see any worms?
yeah,
You have no history, you don't know anything about them, they just wandered in.
they just wandered in.
So we're just checking everything. Checking and getting them up to date and stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll check for a few things. They look fairly young, but we'll check for tick fever mostly because that's the most common thing they get, especially.
What's it called?
Tick fever. So these are good for a month.
Okay.
And they will take care of the wet worms.
Looks like they're happy to be back. Come. That's a good girl. Good girl. Cage.
Do you have names for that?
No,
Still not?
not yet.
Are they both doing fine?
Hmm?
They're both doing fine?
Yeah.
Eating fine, drinking fine?
Yes.
No vomiting, no diarrhea?
No.
guys look like you got here. Hi. Are they eating good? Doing everything good?
They are. Everything.
Good, everything's good. The skin looks a lot better.
Yeah, they're doing a lot better.
Good day to everybody out there to see thy wealth, water your health, drink a glass of water. And we just love free things, don't we? We got solar right there, giving us free power, free air conditioning, everything, TV. We just love free things, right? And since we love free things so much, I gotta ask you, what are you waiting for? Why haven't you went off grid and started to grow your own food yet? Why haven't you went off grid to started to collect your rainwater for your gardening? Why haven't you went off grid and put some solar on your house and pay off your property so you don't have a mortgage, right? We like free things. We said we like free things. You say, well, you gotta invest something up front to get what you got. That's with anything, damn near. You gotta invest time at your job for 2 weeks before they cut you a check, right? You ain't got no problem putting your body on their premise for 2 to sometimes 3 whole weeks before you get to the check, right? So we have to invest up front before we're able to reap on the back end. But see, a lot of these people don't know about back end because these rappers is getting raped, right? So when it's time for them to collect their back end, there's nothing to discuss. In fact, they come out here and talk about, oh, don't my record label, this and that. But guess what? We're not here to talk about them. We're here to talk about this well right here. From God, the earth, Mother Nature providing us water from the earth for free. This is a well. You say, oh, you had to pay for it up front. That's right, you're right. But on the back end, we're gonna reap. So we have a well right here that's giving us some really good, clean water. I don't drink water from the sink, so I usually drink coconut waters or get my water from a fruit. We also have right here, as you can see, back here on this, you have this little hill. If you can see, if the camera's clear enough, there's like a small hill. Just over that hill is a creek that borders the whole length of the property, in fact, cuts in on some of the property. So we have not only the creek water, if we need, but we have the well water, right? All right, so we just want to show you that this is possible, this is attainable. You don't have to pay the county for your water. And if you don't have a well and you want to get some free water, then just tap into putting some guards on your house and collect your water into a cistern. Listen, we have to become self-reliant. The government really doesn't care. They don't care. Only thing they care about, when I say the government, I'm talking about the politicians, the Congress, the senators. Most of these people don't care. You only got a select few that actually really give a damn about the people, right? You got a select few that actually give a crap about the people. And so we got another cabin over here, right? We got another cabin. This is for all the new people that's coming. I'm always gonna have some new people coming in. There's always gonna be new people coming in to see what we got here. So we have 2 off-grid cabins. This one here is connected to solar, right? The well. This one over here is nothing at all. No electricity, no water, nothing. That's okay. We're not really sure what we want to do with this one just yet. You know what I'm saying? We got the garden over here, plenty of coconuts. Everything is off the grid. You got 19 Keys, you got Hassan Campbell, you got a lot of these, Wall Street Chapper, you got a lot of these guys that's in the financial, quote unquote, entertainment industry. I think Wall Street Trapper was one of the ones that actually spoke about getting a whole bunch of land. You got Earn Your Leisure talking about getting land over in Ghana. That's for development purposes in regards to real estate and buildings. And I shout out Earn Your Leisure for pointing out Khalees's farm. I like that. Although Khalees is a celebrity, what about the ones that aren't celebrities? What in middle America that are building farms? What's wrong with those cats or those people? But anyway, thanks for shouting out and pointing out Khalees is has bought a farm over in Kenya. That's incredible. That's magnificent. I know I'm on the right path. But to see celebrities realizing that growing your own food is the way. See, the celebrities are who we look to growing up in the urban community. We look, because a lot of our parents are working all day. And even if they aren't working, they were influenced by the music as well. So we, in turn, you know what I'm saying? So to see those individuals jumping into the farming world, how transcending that'll be for the culture, to see people actually showing that they're farming. Khalees isn't a hip hop artist. She's more of a pop, you know, slash R, I'm gonna say pop. But to see people from the hip hop culture influence and persuade the same way they influence and persuade people to buy jewelry, foreign cars, right? Tricking, is the same way they can influence us to go out and buy land, to go out and buy acreage, to go out and grow your own food, to start paying off your mortgage so you don't have to pay all this interest. Man, listen, you got a $150,000 mortgage. By the time you end up paying that in 30 years, you're gonna end up paying over $300,000. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You bought a $150,000 mortgage. By the time you end up paying that in 30 years, you got $300,000 in payments that you'd have made. You done paid you done paid double what you bought the property for. So it's ridiculous, man. All you have to do is prioritize, buy you some land, no cash, go to the county, go to the sheriff's sales, and start to look at this thing from having no debt. Because if you can't take it away, you're good. If they can't take it away, you're good. So let's just start setting ourselves up for the inevitable, which is being able to sustain self. Now, more than ever, is it important. You know what I'm saying? I got enough room here to house a few people, more than a few. And eventually we'll build a community that makes sense. Nothing reckless, it's gotta be the right thing over here. You know what I mean? I don't wanna have just any type of energy around me. You know what I mean? But I wanna be able to give the value out in the jewels and to actually show you that we're doing this. We're not only talking. We're not only saying, oh, you need to prepare for doomsday. Oh, you need to stay dangerous. Oh, you need to, you know, these are the end times. It's a lot of slogans and statements that are said, but no one is teaching you how or that they're actually doing these things. Prepare for end times. But what the hell does that look like? What does the end times look like? What you need to say is, you need to prepare to feed your family. You need to prepare to have clean water. You need to prepare to have defense tools and mechanisms and all kinds of things. You need to start doing a whole, look, man, it's real. This is real out here. And in America, where the National Guard is being brought into DC, that's just the beginning of this whole mess. It's going to get even worse. But hey, who am I? What am I doing? I ain't doing nothing. I'm just running around in the streets, on the block, selling drugs, big chain, big boy Benz, tricking. That's all I'm doing. I'm not giving no positivity, because we all flock to the negative. If I'm coming on here talking negative about somebody or spewing hate and blah, we flock to that. If we try to teach you how to take control of your life and be sovereign and independent, that shit is a nose turned up. Oh, he think he better than everybody and blah and this and that. Listen, I'm the insecure one. I'm not trying to shoot nobody down. And if my message isn't coming across as a way to be inviting to you, then just listen to the message and don't worry about the messenger. Because I'm not always good with my delivery, and I don't claim to be. But I would like to influence and provide value in a way that can inspire someone to get off their behind today, call that county, hey, you guys have any over-the-counter tax deeds? And they can get back on in my feed and say, yo, see, I bought a piece of land for $2,500 a day in Georgia. Shout out to you. But that's what it's, I would love to hear that. That's great testimonies from something, and I didn't get paid for that. I didn't get paid to tell you that you can go to the county and get you a tax deed and buy you and resell it for profit or hold on to it and do off-grid living. I'm not getting paid for that. I'm able to create content, but I'm not getting no dollar in my pocket to tell you to go to the county so you can level up your life. You may not want to do off-grid, but you may want to start doing fix and flips, or you might want to be an owner financier, or you might want to have some renovate, who knows? But we got to get started somewhere, preferably with growing our own food. Go to your local nursery, I don't even like Home Depot seeds, but whatever, almost anything is better than nothing at this point. Almost anything is better than nothing. So With that, I thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in. This is See Thy Wealth, water your health, drink a glass of water.